All right, man. Let's talk about why Vegas may not be the why Vegas may not be the you know right destination for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Not saying it ain't the destination for it. It has the Vegas fight screen all over it. But let's talk about kind of the downsides. Downsides of it being in Vegas too. But check out the World Tour playlist for more videos like this. Now, one of the downsides of being in Vegas is, do they want blacks out there in Vegas? All right. We know, what happened to DJ Mustard in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Meek Mill? I think they both had issues at the Cosmopolitan. Um, do they want that demographic out there? Even though it's going to bring out the Hispanics, it's going to bring out, um, everybody. But do they want two brothers in Vegas headlining? When they did have Terence Crawford and Sean Porter at the Mandalay Bay, but you talking about, this is different. This is definitely is different. So I mean, this is definitely a different type of feel to it. This is supposed to be a super fight. So with this supposed to be a super fight, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring out a different demographic, a bigger demographic. It's just not gonna be like Mandalay Bay where it got 12 or 13,000 seats. This is gonna be something where they got like big closed circuits in Vegas at too. This is gonna be a situation where they have, big closed circuits. It's gonna, bring that type of money out there in Vegas. But it's been some issues out there with the brothers and black entertainers in Vegas as well too. That's cool. That's what we can say. It's have been some issues, man. So, would they even want that fight? Errol Spence got invited to Vegas based off what he did with Manny Pacquiao. And that was a big, big fight. And do they think Terence Crawford and Errol Spence is going to generate that money in Las Vegas? Is the question. Then do they want to put up with the stereotypical what they say about blacks? You know what I'm saying? Do they want to put up with that? That's you got to understand. And then people could pose the question: what about Errol? Are they going to clear Errol? Is the commission going to clear Errol? Whatever the situation may be, that might be something as well too. It's all look fine to me. He said the doctor said it was stronger than ever. He said it was stronger than ever. So, I don't think the commission doctor gonna be an issue, but also they're gonna run that shit up on they gonna run that shit up. I'm telling you that right now. Going to Vegas, they gonna run the ticket up. They gonna run the ticket up. That's what you need to know. They're gonna run that ticket up. Especially if they do it at Allegiant Stadium, we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? If they do this fight at Allegiant Stadium, we're gonna be Gucci. But if they don't do this at Allegiant Stadium and they do this at the, MGM Grand, when that whole like 16 and 17,000, you know what I'm saying? If they do it there, like a T-Mobile 20,000, you know what I'm saying? They gonna run that. They gonna mark them tickets up as high as possible. They gonna mark them tickets up as high as possible to try to, it's a premium fight. And that's what they do, and try to filter out some of the hooligans that's gonna be there. But then you still can hang around the MGM Grand. So, like I said before, you still can hang around the MGM Grand. But they're gonna try to do their best to kind of like filter out the best. Them tickets might start off at $500 to $1,000. Now in a football stadium, it's a good thing about fighting in Dallas or Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Guess what? 65, 70,000, 80,000 tickets. Tickets in there. So bare minimum is probably gonna start off just above or right at the pay-per-view price at $80 to $100. That's where it's gonna start off at, $80 to $100 in the football stadium. You might not have the best view, but now they got all types of big old video boards and stuff of that nature. So it's gonna be a lot more, room, and that's what they're gonna do. That's the one thing, think about Vegas is Vegas gonna get at this fight the stamp of approval if they want it, and it's gonna be a super duper fight. So everything gonna go up. Why y'all think they trying to turn around and do it in September? Because come November, In the wintertime, Vegas rates go down. If you look, everything begins to be cheaper. Everything go down. So if they really talking about doing this fight in September, the chances are it's a 99.9% chance this gonna be in Las Vegas. Because that's why they trying to run. That's why they trying to get in before it get cold. And the thing about Vegas, when you put an event in Vegas, everything rises by a certain percentage. They're gonna tell you, oh, this one a big fight. We don't got the money for the fight. When you look at them tickets gonna go like them tickets gonna go fast. They're gonna go like Jordans on a Saturday morning. And I'm not saying people gonna buy them. We're gonna have the bots buying the tickets. And what PBC has been sued for and has been accused of buying and reselling tickets. And that's what it like happened with Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. How them tickets sell so fast and the British couldn't even come over. And then when you look at the television numbers, they didn't even do what Shakur and Jamil Herring did. They fell a little bit short of 1 million viewerships on regular ESPN. Think about that for a minute. But all of a sudden, them tickets was gone. And they probably put them on resale sites to jump them. That's what boxing doing. Boxing is a criminal enterprise, bro. They commit felony after felony and misdemeanor after misdemeanor to their fans. When you finally get the fight you looking for, they gonna mark that shit all the way up. That's what's gonna happen. Now I seen a ticket site, Ticket Smarter, who allows you to to finance tickets. Kind of like Afterpay. You can finance tickets, through Ticket Smarter. They have Afterpay. But that's what's gonna happen. And to get away from the Vegas thing, they're gonna mark everything up for this fight. If it's allowed in the movie theaters outside of Vegas, it's usually $20 to go to a movie. It's gonna be 40 or 50 for a movie theater seat to see this fight. If the pay-per-view is usually $80, it's gonna be $100 to see this pay-per-view fight. But they always tell you how blacks don't sell. Oh, nobody care. But they're gonna sit here and they're gonna mark everything up. And that September 24th date, possibly, whatever it may be, if it's in September, that's gonna be the end of their peak season. Where everything is probably at their peak. Food, the ice bar, the rooms with the rooms will kill you in the rooms is that resort fee. And people are gonna be looking to cut money because the tickets and the flights and all that shit still gonna be at its peak. So the Howard Johnson and hotels like Circus or the hotels that don't have resort fees or the cheapest, they're gonna sell out quick. Then people just gonna be like, I can rent a car and just come from downtown Vegas, or I just catch the lift from downtown Vegas. So that's what's gonna happen. The cheapest shit gonna fill. The cheapest hotels and resorts gonna fill up quick. And that's exactly what. If these tickets is what I think they're gonna be. If they do in Vegas, they're gonna sell out quick. Then it's gonna be the closer to the venue. If they do it at MGM Grand, you're talking about New York, or T-Mobile. You're talking about New York, Park MGM, Excalibur, Mandalay Bay, Lexor, the Olo. You know what I'm saying? Then you probably gonna have people staying at the Virgin who ain't too far away. That's what it's gonna be. People gonna be staying there, the Flamingo, and so be it. That's exactly what it's gonna be. And they're gonna mark it up for the people that don't want to stay at home and watch it. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna mark it up for people. They're gonna mark that pay-per-view up to $100. You might be $110. And then if it don't sell, like I said, we told you we couldn't sell. They're gonna mark this. They're gonna mark this as high as they can. They know this fight is in demand. Anytime boxing get an opportunity to run the ticket prices up and run the prices up on their fans, they do. It's like football teams. We got a bad football team like the Lions. They lose. Them motherfuckers had one semi-winning season. They have a good season. Them $30 tickets go to $300. $300 tickets go to $600. $600 tickets go to $900. $900 go to $1,500. As soon as they have some type of success, they mark it up. Capitalism is a mother effer. It really is. It is a mofo. And boxing is the poster child for capitalism. It is. And all these content creators that been kissing Errol Spence ass and kissing Terence Crawford ass and kissing the PBC's ass and kissing Showtime ass, when they have an event like this, y'all gonna be the last to get the call if y'all get the call at all. I'm gonna make sure Radio Raheem and Michelle Joy Phelps get in and Fight Hype gonna get in. You know what I'm saying? And Marcos and Fight Hub TV. But you other niggas that ain't on that level, Vogue magazine, Time magazine, the Rolling Stones, shit, Maybelline or Mac makeup people gonna be in before you. This is the type of fight where they all these new media niggas gonna kiss these dudes' ass and they be riding their ass and then come the biggest event, come the event that everybody been building up. As soon as you ask for credentials, they wait the week of the fight and tell you, oh, you didn't get it. And if you do get it, you be like, well, I ain't gonna go. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tell me I get credentials. And if you do get it, they're gonna tell you like Wednesday, oh, we have open spots and we decided to give you one. And you ain't had no plans on going. You gonna have a fight party. You gonna go to movies or go to the bar or kick back to the crib and enjoy it in serenity and peace. And then at the last minute, they say, oh, can you make it? That's how boxing is. This is how they go. This is what they gonna do. This is what they gonna do. They gonna mark this shit up like giraffe pussy. How's giraffe pussy? I'm telling you. But at the end of the day, that's what Vegas come with. Vegas. They're gonna comp some high rollers for this fight, some real high rollers for this fight, and it's gonna be a hot ticket. And they're gonna probably allegedly buy the tickets and resell them. See them on fire. They're gonna be really selling for $1,000, $1,200. That's how I go. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notification. We go live, drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. I appreciate y'all. You can find me everywhere by hitting the link tree link in the description on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor. All them in there, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that information's in the link tree, or you can find some of that row on the bottom screen or in the description by itself. Appreciate the love and support.